everybody, or should I say Sawadee ka. You've probably clicked this video because you are planning on going to Thailand and want some advice on the local culture, the local customs, what to do, what not to do, so not to offend people. And also you might want to learn the language before you go, just a little bit. So I am proud to announce I've partnered with italki. It's an amazing, affordable service where you pick your own tutor from anywhere in the world who speaks that language fluently. Not only do you just learn the language, you learn how people really speak. No more sitting there, printouts from the internet, or going to an offline teacher where they can be so horrendously expensive and you're sat in a classroom of 20 people and you have no given time just for you. So italki have come up with an awesome promotion of buy one get one free, and I'll put the link down below. So if you're up for learning a language, you don't have a great deal of money, and you actually want to sit one-on-one with a tutor where that is their native language to teach you, then get over to italki because they are absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's get on with the video. In Thailand, there are a lot of different customs and cultures which you may not be aware of. Some things are highly disrespectful. Some things you just shouldn't do. And even though most people are like, oh, I'm a tourist, I'll get away with it, it's better to do your research and be respectful when you get to this country. So let's talk about your body. I know you're probably really sexy, don't worry. People from Thailand consider the head to be the highest part of the body. So whatever you do, never touch a Thai person on the head, even if you're joking. The opposite of that is the feet are obviously, figuratively, and literally the lowest part of the body. They are seen as dirty, unclean, and that's where it gathers the dirt. Therefore, never sit in a cafe, restaurant, or anywhere and put your feet up anywhere and point your bottom of your feet towards someone. That is a huge insult in Thailand, so don't do it. Your feet should be used for walking and nothing else. If you drop, which I'll come on to in a minute, a note, a banknote onto the floor, never, for the love of God, stop it from blowing away with your foot because it has a picture of the king on it. We'll get to the king in a minute. Actually, no, let's get on to the king right now. Everyone loves the king in Thailand. Like, majorly. They play the national anthem in public spaces twice a day. Everyone stops and listens to the national anthem. Now, as a tourist, you don't have to stop, but please be quiet, and I would recommend you standing still. It doesn't last very long, and it's a pretty awesome experience to see, like, everybody stop what they're doing. Even the street vendors, everyone just stops. Never disrespect the king in any way, which is why I said if you drop a banknote onto the floor, don't ever step on it with your foot. See the connection? Another thing I will say is do not shout or be rowdy in public. Thai people do not appreciate this. And you can be kicked out of bars and restaurants for being too loud and noisy. Creating ruckus, creating all this hype, even if you're not being violent or aggressive, Thai people don't like it. So be respectful, be calm, be quiet. Let's talk about food, because you know it's my favourite part. Okay, so whilst you're in Thailand, if you order something like noodle soup, pork and noodle soup, then you'll be given a spoon, a soup spoon, and chopsticks. The chopsticks are there to put food onto the spoon, then into your mouth. Now for a dry meal, they will give you a fork and a spoon. Same principle, use the fork to put the food on the spoon and then eat it from the spoon. If you don't do this, then no one's gonna look at you and go, ah, she didn't do it! Get her out of the country! If you're interested in getting to know the local way of life and how things go there, then do it. Next, we're going to be talking about these beautiful robed men, which are monks. Monks are everywhere, with the majority of population of Thailand being Buddhists. You're gonna see them everywhere. And there are some very special rules for them. Rule number 1. If a monk boards a train and you are sat in a priority seating area, then you move immediately. Rule number 2. If you are at a train station or airport and there is a roped off area with a sign which has a little monk on it, do not sit in those seats. It is for monks only. Number 3. Never touch a monk. Don't even brush past them, not even slightly. Don't ever make contact with them physically, ever. Now, you can talk to them. You can have photos with them if you want and chat with them, but don't ever touch them. Even if you're having a photo, there has to be a separation. Number 4. This one is just for the ladies. Monks are not allowed to accept anything from the hand of a woman. So if a monk ever passes you something, or gives you something, or gets you to pick up something, or you need to give them it back, put it down on the floor and walk away. the monk will go and retrieve it themselves. Let's move on to temple etiquette, because there are a lot of idiots out there, but there are also a lot of sensible people. You all know you're going to go to a temple, don't be wearing a mini skirt and a tank top. You will be chucked out or not allowed in. Dress very respectfully, shorts to go past the knees or at the knee. Women, your shoulders, and men, you just have to cover up. No skimpy strappy tops, they're not going to let you in. Cover yourself and dress appropriately. Something else, like I said at the start of this video, the feet are considered the lowest part of the body and they're very dirty. As you're not allowed to point your feet at other people as it's an insult, never sit and point your feet at a Buddha. It is the highest insult. So don't get too close to the Buddha. When you enter a temple, keep a distance. Keep a distance, be respectful. Take photos if you wish. Again, respectful. Keep replaying that word in your mind. Don't be taking silly poses. No, you can take a beautiful photo. Some temples allow photography, some don't. If in doubt, don't take photos, but there's normally a sign. If you wish to sit down in the temple and admire the Buddha, admire the decorations and the artwork, then you should sit on your legs, if that makes sense. Women should never sit cross-legged. So women should sit and kneel. If you want to sit on the side, I'm gonna try and show you what to do. Like that, don't be pointing your feet. Keep them tucked in to the side at all times, closest to the body. And finally, smile. Thailand is called the land of smiles for a reason. People will just smile at you on the street, and it's their way of saying hi. So smile back. It gets so contagious that you actually just find yourself smiling for no damn reason. That can only be a good thing, can't it? Alright, so there's some things to consider before you go to Thailand. Just to be respectful, make sure you don't offend anyone, but don't feel too pressured that you're going to do anything wrong. Thailand's very chilled out, it's very relaxed. Right, I'm off. We've just moved into our new place. We have been working our butts off all day to clean and move stuff. And behind me, yeah, that is a massive walk-in wardrobe. Hollywood big. We came in with our little backpacks and we took up like a shelf. Hello. Looks like I'm gonna have to go shopping. Don't forget you can subscribe, keep up to date with all my travels and get some advice as well. There is also Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat, all at PsychoTraveller, but the links are down below, as well as the link to this blog that I wrote on my website. So, I love you all very much and I will see you on Friday.